So you notice they're selecting different versions of Scorpion. Some were created by the players, some were created already in the game. Same thing with Baraka.
Cotton warriors are legendary.
Then why don't you flee, Earthrealmer?
The Shirai Ryu embrace danger.
Round 1. Fight!
So this is a Mortal Kombat game, so you expect the fighting to be brutal. MK11 sees the return of Baraka, who was a fan favorite from Mortal Kombat 2. So let's see some of the moves he does here. Not to be outdone, Scorpion has a few tricks up his sleeve. Okay, now without getting too technical, we're going to get into some of the geeky fighting game moments out there. Mortal Kombat, traditionally we've had one meter that's a shared resource amongst the offense, defense, and the super moves. Mortal Kombat X is separating all three of those. So we have a horizontal meter is the offense attacks, vertical meter is the defensive attacks. See, Baraka's going to shooting two using his offensive moves. Also can extend this leg stab here into a throw with a also. Scorpion here is going to escape from a knockdown using his defensive meter. And you're going to notice here that the fatal blow that's actually tied to 30% of the health meter. When it's reduced, you get fatal blow available. This adds completely new dynamic and tension to the fighting. Both Baraka and Scorpion have a fatal blow right now. Baraka wins this fight.
Round 2. Fight.
So Scorpion missed his fatal blow attack, but it actually will regenerate after a cooldown period. So you'll notice his fatal blow is established, he can pull it off. And now to be outdone, Baraka now has his fatal blow available. And of course, it wouldn't be Mortal Kombat without fatalities.
Fatality. Baraka wins.
We're going to quickly talk here about, we have custom variations. On this player variation screen, the players can create, modify, and collect multiple versions of every character. There are a ton of features that you can customize, from the costume pieces, the intros, the victories, as well as a huge variety of skins here. Every fighter has 3 costume pieces. You see Scorpion, they're changing the mask here, picking a new one. You can actually program these to different attributes. See, we're swapping out the spear, or the katana for a new one. And of course, Scorpion's iconic spear can be swapped out for a new one as well. Now this visual here is going to give you an idea of kind of like the dramatic differences you can have in the different variations of Scorpion here. This is the case with all the fighters. So you're going to know a Scorpion and Baraka, all the kind of variations you're going to see, you know, playing people online and whatnot.
Here we go. I am super hyped. Scorpion is the exact character I predicted Hayate would play.
Okay.
It makes perfect sense, because what do you think of Hayate? Crazy showmanship and mobility.
Yeah, excellent footsies as well, and I've already seen some good tools from Scorpion in that.
Yeah, one of the big things about this game is most of the characters use weapons, and they definitely use them well. Like, Scorpion now uses his sword more than he ever has, and he has excellent range. He's kind of been reimagined as a mid-range combatant.
So let's talk a little bit about how the game differs from MKX. What are some things to look for right off the bat?
One of the big things to look out for is the new meter system. There's now 2 stamina bars. There's defensive and offensive. And offense is what you use to do amplify your moves. Defense is what you use to do wake-up attacks or wake-up rolls or our new breakaway mechanic. And we have our first crushing blow. That's another one of the new mechanics.
Okay.
There are certain moves, 5 or 6 per character, where they have different properties. For example, doing the move 3 times in a row, or countering a high attack, or punishing a move, and you will get that X-ray effect, and they do a ton of damage.
Oh, man.
Eye-popping damage, mind-blowing damage. And they also can have properties like they can pop you up or restand you. They are significantly better versions of those moves when you get the crushing blow effect.
So that meter, just to be clear, it just comes back on a timer? It's
Correct.
not related to anything else?
There's no longer meter building by doing moves or taking chip damage. It's on a timer. You can almost think of it like a cooldown.
Okay.
And it is a very fast cooldown if you've only used 1 bar, so you definitely should feel welcome to use your amplified moves a lot, but if you have none right now, you can see he would not do this amplified teleport.
Right.
Oh, you can see Baraka jumping that back one. Very smart.
I started to read that teleport, I think, right there. But you can see, is that back 1, I think you told me?
Yes, back 1 is the sword move.
Yeah, incredible button right there.
Yeah, it's a lot of the characters play their best at that kind of mid-range.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. I gotta tell you guys, I don't know if you could hear that in the way that I could, but I have big old headphones on my ears right now, and each one of those little blood driplets I feel like was in my head.
Our audio department does an amazing job of making something gross like 10 times gross.
It was
the
definitely
gross. Is so nasty.
Yeah. So talk to me a little bit about movement in this game. Seems like run is not there.
Run is completely gone. Instead, we really wanted to make walking one of the key things, a very kind of old school 2D fighter feel. You can actually dash, but the dashes don't really go that far, and they have a lot of recovery, so they're mostly used to, like, maybe when you hit a Sub-Zero freeze to get there quickly, or if you want to take the risk because they have a lot of recovery. Walking is really the name of the game, in my opinion. You can cancel a dash with a block or an attack if you want, reminiscent of MK9, but it's not nearly as effective as it was back then, where you would kind of dash block rapidly to get in. You really have to think to get in,
I see.
which then goes with what I'm saying about the normals having so much range. So the normals have a lot of range at mid-range, and everyone's using their weapons, but the walking is really strong, so you can kind of walk in and out of that range easier.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like already from about this range they can play footsies, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, Baraka uses his blades with his back too. And
yeah, that back 2 overhead is huge. Half screen.
Right. And one of the things we wanted to do is we definitely wanted to bring back the really exciting offense of MKX, but we've looked at the overheads and the lows, and they have a lot more risk-reward factor to them. Like, Baraka does have it's exactly what you said, it's like almost a half-screen overhead, but he's not going to get a combo.
Right, right.
Or Scorpion does have a low that can combo, but his overhead just slaps you down.
Okay.
So it's going to be a lot rarer to see, like, the really, really deadly mix-ups.
So we just saw a little short hop out of Scorpion. What's going on there?
Well, short hop is a new mechanic where you tap up, and it will crush any low attack or a throw, and then every character has attacks they can do out of it. They can either do a punch or a kick, and they're universal overheads that will splat you. So, for example, if you predict that Baraka's going to try to throw you, you can do a short hop to actually go over the throw and then do a splat.
By the way, we're playing first to threes, just so everybody knows. So potentially 1 game left here for Honeybee.
And Honeybee's just been dominated by Scorpion. He really hasn't got much going on in the back 1 range, which is going to be one of the tough things.
We also saw a couple of times in there, hopefully we'll see it again. The wake-up system, very different.
The wake-up system is drastically different. So now you don't do special moves on the ground like you've used to do. Now you either hit up 3 or up 2, and you get access to brand new universal wake-up moves that are like just for wake-up attacks. So the up 3 will be an advancing move that kind of goes across the screen. They'll not knock you down. They'll just do a little bit of damage. But they are invincible. You can't be hit out of them. Very, very strong.
Are they safe?
They are. It's going to depend on the character.
Okay, okay.
They'll be safe.
There is some variation.
Then there's the up 2, which is an anti-air move, and that actually pops you up, but they're not invincible, but they'll beat jump attacks. So you kind of decide. And there you just see his up 2.
Okay.
He didn't get a combo, but when he has got more than 45 minutes, he'll be sure to do a combo.
For sure, yeah. Again, this is all brand new to them.
Oh, yeah. And there you saw Scorpion's up 3, where he just kind of slit his throat and didn't get a pop-up or anything. So one wake-up attack is fully invincible and is really strong, and you don't get much reward. One attack is higher risk, but you get great reward. And there was the wake-up roll, which is you tap forward or back, and the flip stance button, and you get a fully invincible roll that goes forward or back. The only way to beat the invincible is the throw, and that is really, really strong.
It is throwable.
Yeah, yes, it's throwable. So you're not going to do any damage. It's not an attack, but you get out of dodge, and it's very, very good. And that's going to
be insanely powerful. Well, it looks very strong. I mean, it's Foxy, right? We know Foxy's a very range-happy player, and that's what the turret does. It's a very heavy defensive option. The question is, what does she say to him? There's some history here.
I'm gonna fuck you up. That's what she...
Regardless, we are going to be moving through now. We know for sure that these guys have had a little bit of time to play today to prepare for this. I'm curious to see how they've got ready. So you can already see the buddy has been called by Foxy. It's chasing her around. It is that assist. It's going to be a much slower pace, though, and that's always the way Foxy likes to play. If he can slow down like the flow of the match, he's going to have a really sort of strong mid-screen game. But right now, mid-swones, he's been able to get in just a little bit, goes in for the interaction. That's now gone for the rest of the match, but he's going to amplify that spear. Get a nice basic combo, 1-1-2, easy, keep it simple. And now he's got Foxy in the corner, which is where he wants him to be. But the big thing is, we've seen a bunch of variations of Scorpion already. Obviously, you're playing the chain variation. Boon's main here is one of those custom variations made. This actually has an air grab, which obviously is going to give you that additional damage in the air too. Good man, nice throw tech. Really good throw tech. But there's the immediate crouch. Foxy's just never afraid to crouch those grabs. Only a madman would do something like that. That throw is so sick. That throw is so sick from Sonya. And there's that launch. Oh, into the restand. Into another grab. Wow. But here's the thing, fatal blow. You've got to watch out for it. And Foxy, he's going to just back up and respect it. If he hit that fatal blow, he would have died 100%. That's it, right? You get one fatal blow per match. It's a really good comeback mechanic. You get it at 30% health. But if you use it and it connects, that's it. It's gone. You can use it to help you win one round or round 2, but not both. That's just not a trade that Mitsuone's going to afford to take, unfortunately. That low, just keeping him in check, gets the clean jump in, but a little bit too quick to confirm into the spear, I think. Going in for the 4-3-4. Really good button, at least in this build. Very, very strong. But Buddy's already disappeared. Foxy back to fighting with his bare hands again. Oh, so rude. And a Buddy again, the cool. But that's what Foxy's going to go for his game plan. Everything, it's not going to be damage, it's going to be cooling Buddy. That's going to be the goal. Fatal blow, activate for Mitsuones again. This is going to be his last chance, because he's already one round down here. But we know the fatal blow, it does so much damage. If he can get a good hit, it might turn the tables, but it does depend. You still have to find the hit. You can't just do it. Is that enough? But combo breaker's being removed and not a thing anymore. He is dangerously close to death. Goes in for the teleport. I respect it, but it's not going to be enough. Foxy is going to get game 1. Now, is it Fatality? Yes, it is. Here we go. Another one. Which one's this? Oh, it is. The helicopter. Look out. This one is just disgusting. It's disgusting. I've seen that episode of... Yeah, never mind. Look at it. Entrails on the blades. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Oh, look at it. Look at it. That's the money shot right there. That's the money shot. Well, so right now, I'm not going to say that was super one-sided, but Foxy looked really comfortable. It was definitely one-sided. Look, I'm trying to be nice. Trying to be nice. Mitsuo's come up. He saved us from the eternal storm that just eluded us and slipped the net somehow. I don't know where he is. He's probably around. I think is he still trapped in the back-end green room? Can he still not find out where he's going? Hey, I gotta say, you know, he is currently training up our celebrities. You know, that is going to be the main event of tonight. Is that celebrity? Why am I nervous? It's just the celebrities got to learn how to play the game. You know, that they can't play it for the first time. You know, they've got to be taught the ways of Mortal Kombat 11, and I have no doubt that's what Storm is doing right now. You know, he's with them in the back. He's teaching them how to play.
Tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Hey, man, toughen them up. Get them ready for the show as there is a really sick trophy on the line.
I've not even seen the trophy yet. I've heard it's good.
It is.
I've heard it's excellent.
Clean. But speaking of clean, so is Foxy's play. Now, it really goes to show how the game is looking. Even at this, like, day minus 90 stage, right, where we are so, you know, before the game is even out. Now, we haven't got the gameplay on the screen right now. I can see what's going on, but I think I'm the only person sitting here that can. We'll try and get the gameplay on screen as soon as possible, I suppose. But there it is. There it is. We're back. We're back in business. There's another throw, of course.
Oh, he's copied me. He's gone chain reaction. But clearly inspired by my godlike play.
But the big thing about this, though, is obviously with the change of the meter system, it is no first hit bonus.
No, true. Very, very true.
And it's really like a huge adjustment, because we've seen that for MK9, MKX, and now the meter system has just completely changed that around.
Excellent throw tech. Catches the back one. That's such an amazing button for Scorpion as well. It's a nice, it's mid-hitting and advanced.
Hey!
Goes in for the fatal blow, and that might even kill, dare I say. I reckon it will.
I mean, these do a lot of damage. Will it be enough?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think so.
No, just short.
I'm so...
Let's
go, Even if that would have armor through, some of these fatal blows still have armor, but as it goes, if you've not got the health to take it, you can't survive.
There's the buddy. I like it. He's calling on that read. Ooh!
And
that's again, it's those crushing blows. They have different elements to hit. For example, that one, they will only crushing blow if you hit it from full screen. You have to be aware of what these, you know, requirements are, because they do so much more damage.
I mean, crushing blows having those hidden requirements, it just reminds me of Brutalities back in the Mortal Kombat X days. Taking the minus frames, he's going to take a free grab. I definitely would. That's going to be a 50-50 tech at the end of the day. Goes in for the chain, but that's very, very unsafe. But because these guys haven't played much, maybe Foxy doesn't really know what to punish that with.
Maybe not. I mean, it is early days. You're really going by what you can learn, right? It's when you played the game like this early on and you're already playing a show match, it's about enforcing what you've learned before they can try enforcing what they've learned. You know, it's a very interesting situation to be in.
Right, he's gone in for the buddy, gets hit by the chain. Would have been death on block and runs right into the spear. Goes in for the grab. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but either way, fatal blow. It's become active again. Goes in for the string. He's going to confirm that. But he's not. He's going to go for the restand instead. I do wonder what's going on here. Should have just taken the damage. Oh, my God.
And there it is. The ship back. Oh, but not enough.
He's dead.
Wow, not enough at all. And that is going to bring it back. Foxy's 1 round away from winning this.
That was a pretty close round right there. Foxy almost like left it on the table. When he got that restand situation, he probably could have gone in for the fatal blow. Takes the grab. That's such a sick grab.
It's
such
so
a
cool.
sick grab.
It's probably the coolest one we've seen so far. And I think that's saying a lot. There's a punish with the ring into the buddy. Buddy's ready to do some damage.
But Buddy can go low, Buddy can attack itself, it can go for a mortar strike, it has a lot of creativity, and even though you can amplify the chain, it's still unsafe on block, but it does more chip, that's the point.
So much damage from that too, into Buddy. This is looking really bad for Mitsuones. Slowly but surely being chipped down, and there it is, the Buddy, the mortar.
He's just looking for a teleport here. He knows the teleport is such an attractive option. The down 4 into the chain, unfortunately, is unsafe, but I wonder, Sonya, unable to get the range to punish it.
But we do know that, of course, Mitsuones, he's got access.
There it is.
Fatal blow. Oh, the chainsaw thrown.
All right, pretty lady. Uh-oh. Unsafe, but he's just going to take a grab. Trying to stay guaranteed here. Mitsuones is on his last lifeline. Gets a jump in, but can't confirm because it's a kick instead.
Oh, and there's the ring blast, and that's going to do it. Foxy's going to take this one 2-0. Is this the second fatality? No, it's the same one.
I think she only has one. I do.
Why the left one? Take the right one.
Well, then, there we go. We get to see it twice. Good games, boys. Good games.
Round of applause around Foxy. I mean, he's the champ. He's definitely the champ.
Sportsmanship, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. Give it up for these two guys.
Let's go, champ.
Right, you make your own. But for the purpose of this show and this build, there are multiple variations per character. And I'm going to be quiet while we listen to this.
Yeah.
Well, I thought they'd be talking, but maybe we don't have it in-house.
Maybe not.
Maybe
but
we made a
regardless,
fatal mistake.
You've even seen things like those customizable intros, right? You know, you have multiple choices. Are they going straight into it? Oh, immediately with the spear. The first move of the game was the Scorpion cosplayer, Maul himself, doing the spear. That was literally the first attack.
I'm going to be honest, I'm not entirely sure who is who, because sometimes they press A at different timings, so I'm going to just make the assumption. But either way, that is the very first crushing blow.
Well, I'm using my in-person advantage to peep over the shoulder, and I can confirm that player 1 is in fact Maul cosplay. So Scorpion is player 1.
And Sean, the black and blue Scorpion, is player 2. You know, Scorpion as player 1 doesn't help much. That doesn't help anyone. No, but like that literal Scorpion. Oh my, you know what? I'll take that. I'm still pretty confused, but we'll let it go. Excellent throw tech. Most people don't tech throws early in the build. That was really impressive. Maybe not. I wonder if it was on purpose or if it was accidental. Oh, there it is. Another throw. But you can see the cactus glowing. It is like MKX. You can interact with the environment again. Use some of those moves to your advantage. And the cactus is unfortunately one of them. And considering how visceral this game is, that you can expect how that looks. But of course, both players are now in that territory for the fatal blow. Both players have access to that new special move, that crushing attack. Well, fatal blow. The fatal blow only trigger. So you won the round.
That's me.
You did win the round. I knew it. I knew it. Sean is player 1. I knew he was player 1. I mean, it's a mirror match, and one of them is literally dressed as Scorpion. So, again, Jake, that can only help so many. But either way, the fatal blow only triggering when the opponent's on 30% life. That's the mechanic. That's why it's a comeback mechanic. And you only get one of those per game, which is also one of the interesting things. That's a punishable spear. Punishes it with a 4-3-4. Good stuff. Nice. On that attempt on that uppercut. Not going to connect. Oh, there we go. Nice, clean punish on the teleport. And again, you can see, though, those uppercuts, they do so much damage by themselves. But again, player 2 is in that fatal blow. So if he hits both triggers at the same time, it will do a super move. All right, he's going in for the spear, but he doesn't amplify it, so it doesn't stun. He's trying to go for it. He's got to watch out for his range, though. Sean trying to be super careful. And, uh-oh, gets the spear, doesn't amplify it, so he's not going to get the stun. It's going to be just a little bit of health left. Oh, my God. Teleport again. I mean, he's close to bringing it back. I wonder if Sean is toying with him here. Just now, come on, man. Give us another round. Go on, do your worst. Give us a round. He really wants him to show off the fatal blow, I think. It's both triggers, by the way. Oh, no! It cannot be done. It cannot be done.
And there we go. Into the finish him. Now, will Sean, does he have a fatality? Does he have a fatality? He does. I'm not even going to talk through this one. Oh, that's the one I was going to do as well. Oh, that's so good. Amazing. Oh, that's so good. Well played. Well, now going to shake the hand. The first match is done and dusted. Congratulations, Sean. It's almost like he's been playing the game for a while or something. I mean, you can definitely say unfair advantage, because that
All right. Ooh, we're bringing in a Sub-Zero.
Yeah, he's got to change character. When you lose like that, you got to change characters.
I don't know if that's a rule, actually, but...
No, well, he's panicked is what I mean.
All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and see another background. We're actually seeing the Black Dragon Club here, folks.
Now, because they're so new to the game, they haven't really seen a lot of the background interactions, so they haven't really got used to those yet. So it's interesting to see they haven't used them.
Well, Sean, that's a lie. They played this all day yesterday. Well, they're just not doing it.
It's one day.
Well, these are professionals once again.
I assume he said he's going to kill him.
And he said, not my family.
Oh, correct.
Going on. Here we go. Here we are at the Black Dragon Club. Starts off with a crushing blow.
You would have seen that coming from the last match.
No. He goes with a quick jab into amplified teleport, spears, amplifies, extends combos. He is nailing this combo 100%.
Yeah,
folks.
I feel like he's really learned the meter already there.
I think he should be coming out of retirement at this point. His brother, on the other hand, all right, he tech rolls. You saw that new stuff that we're adding into MK11, where you can actually roll off to get away from pressure.
I'm intrigued. There's a chainsaw on the floor, and neither of them have picked it up.
Could you use that chainsaw? I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
But he interrupts it. Fair enough. They are trying to beat each other. We should allow it. There's a dirty mattress on the left. Don't interact with that. Here we go. He goes into another extended chain. Oh, he's just taking the chip at this point. He's trying to do some.
He might be able to chip him out with that.
This is it, folks.
Yep.
Good night, Sub-Zero. You got your ass beat again.
Yeah, Sub-Zero's had it kind of rough.
Sub-Zero never wins. Ask Tom Brady. Here we go. Moving on.
No comment.
There's the dirty mattress. Stay away from that. You're actually taking damage standing next to it.
I believe they can't.
He goes for the throw.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, can he run the actual combo out
Extends.
here? Okay. Oh, there we go.
Sub-Zero is mad, folks. Oh, but he goes right back into the amplified teleport, knocks him down. He's going to put some more pressure.
He seems thrown off by that teleport.
He's seen it a few times now. Here we go. Goes right for a throw. Crushing blow on the throw. Now, there's different requirements when trying to perform a crushing blow. You either have to do specific button combinations or be specific distances. You'll learn all about that later, folks.
A lot of additional information to
A
come.
lot of additional information. Check your pamphlet as you leave. Here we go. He goes with the neutral jump, getting all of his attacks blocked, amplified teleport, back in the chain spin, into the grab, low poke, back into another teleport. He's in a blender, folks, but Sub-Zero says, nah, dog, let's keep going.
The simple jump in there seems to be getting Scorpion, though.
It has been, but I haven't seen many roll techs out, or the new air tech out of to get out of combos. All right, he goes with some axes, knocking him down, putting him next to the dirty mattress, does some ground ice, low poking to get out of there, teleport, amplified, extending with the meter burn spear, and he continues the combo.
Yeah, at this point, he pretty much had to pull off that fatal blow.
Sub-Zero has a fatal blow to use. Will he get it off? Goes into a low poke, trying to take his brother out. This is a perfect fatal blow opportunity! But will it kill? Oh, and it does.
Yeah, and that's gonna.
And it does.
But
let's see that fatality, please.
Can he pull off the fatality?
You guys want one?
Yeah!
All right.
Oh, that is not a good position to be frozen in.
That's the execution,
Should have done the other
folks.
one. Should have done the other one.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I mean,
there's little tongue bits floating around. That's disgusting. All right, we are tied now 1-1.
We got to do one
given us
more.
what we've wanted. Now let's see who comes out the winner in the first kind of Mortal Kombat 11 tournament of the brothers. Yeah, it works.
Yeah. I mean, it's a small entry tournament.
Or what we call another Saturday at their house. Moving on. Starts off with a chain spin.
Both of them went with the rematch, sticking with Sub-Zero there.
It's the classic battle. You have to. Ooh, he amplifies the ground ice, amplifies the spear, crushing blow with the kick, amplifies some more, but drops the combo. I heard no boos out of the crowd, but that's
going
okay.
for a lot of that. Try to get that extra damage that you get with the crushing blow.
And we kind of want to make him feel bad for dropping combos, people. All right, he's got him in the corner right where he wants. He tech rolls out of there, which is a new defensive.
There's a large hammer in the corner.
There is a large hammer, but
someone shouldn't have left that laying there.
No. But we should not try and dictate this match in any way. We're just being suggestive.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help him know there is a large.
Ooh, there looks like Kano's in the back drinking some vodka, watching the fight. He also looks disappointed. Moving on, here we go, some ground ice. Fatal blows on both sides. Oh, stuffs his ball. Moving on.
Goes into it with corner advantage.
Sub-Zero taking this is game point for Sub-Zero. Starts with a little ice into a slide. Both miss. Back in the corner. Ooh, Scorpion puts himself in the
jumps in the corner, but of course the throw gets you out of it.
Oh, amplified teleport drops it though. Here we go. A little low poke into a grab. Ooh, I feel like he's going for another brutality. I can't tell. Doing damage over time, you'll notice there on Sub-Zero. So he's continuing to drain life.
Yeah, I mean, he was stabbed in the gut, so that is going to cause some additional damage.
Yeah. All right, goes into a slide. Amplified teleport into the spear, into the chain grab. Here we go, folks. Scorpion is not here to mess around. He's going to kill Sub-Zero.
Was not ready to block that overhead.
This is it. Game point for both people. Let's see who comes out on top. Oh, he tried to use the chainsaw, but yet again, nah, dog. Goes into a
he's
low
finally
poke.
starting to see that chain coming, now blocking it finally.
Amplifies the spear, goes into a crushing blow, breaking the chest. Sub-Zero's cool, don't worry. Here we go, goes into the ice. Extends the combo into the slide, amplifies the slide to the ice wall. Just a naked spear. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this before.
I'm not sure how he didn't see that coming.
He should have. All right, goes with the overhead axes into the flip kicks. He rolls back into the corner. Sub-Zero has got him right where he wants him, blocks the fatal blow. Sub-Zero, what are you going to do here?
A lot of blocks he's taking there.
Do the grab brutality. Do the grab brutality. Not that there's a grab brutality or anything. Oh! I like what I see. Thank you, gentlemen. That was outstanding. Your first two brutalities in